I belonged to St. Vincent's Hospital, not far from Ground Zero. I called our department down there and asked if they needed some help. A few days later, I found out that the College of Podiatry, which I was also associated with, had gone down to St. Paul's Chapel, which was basically right at Ground Zero, right across the street from where all the work was being done on the pile that had formed from the debris. The school itself actually started a podiatry section in what was George Washington's pew in St. Paul's Chapel. So I started sending out emails to see if anyone would come in and volunteer their time. I got a load of people that said they would come and volunteer from all over the country that would take 6 to 8 hour sessions in St. Paul's Chapels 24/7 right through the night, because the firefighters and the construction people and the engineers, everybody that was working on the pile were working day and night. They had set up lights. There were still fires coming up from underground. I was just there and I said, well, it's something that has to be done and I'm somebody that can do it, so let's do it. Was down there myself probably 3 days a week, 8 months after 9/11. The responders would come in and besides just treating their feet, they'd tell us in the beginning particularly what they were seeing there. And they were seeing body parts, they were seeing things that were just terrible to see. And we would talk and sometimes cry together about what was going on there at that time. I always choke up. Some of these firefighters and others that were working on the pile would come in with burned soles of their boots. They had these boots on. It was very wet back there, hosing down the fires that were still coming up the first few weeks. As soon as you came out onto the street, the smell was absolutely horrendous. You could smell sulfur, you could smell biologicals. Apparently, we found out later that they were toxins. A lot of people have developed many health conditions, myself included. I'm 86 and I still practice in Rego Park. I just feel it's not something I want to retire from. Patients ask me if I'm going to retire and I say, no, someday they'll carry me out of my office, I think. But I intend on continuing working as long as I can stand up and hopefully keep standing for a lot longer. I don't consider myself a hero per se. I'm doing what I was able to do.